What up, y'all? I'm back with another review, and I'm here to review the newest studio album from Cozz entitled Affected. Uh, I've known about Cozz for a minute now. Um, I think it's been almost 2.5 years since I've known about him, and um, I know he's with Dreamville, and well, I gotta say, damn, Dreamville, Cole, this dude, Cozz, Earth Gang, Jid Loot, I believe, as well. So yeah, Dreamville really got the artists, and um, this is my first time reviewing a project by Cozz. I believe I've reviewed everything from every artist that I just mentioned. Cole, of course, Loot, 1996 Part 2, Earth Gang. I think I did the Rags EP. I don't think I did Robots. Um, Shoot, no, I didn't have. I've not done a JID project. JID JID. I haven't done a project of his yet. But yeah. But Kaz, I'm finally getting to him, and I have to say, I see what people really like this dude. It At the first couple tracks, I was like, I'm not seeing it. Then got to like the first, like I think got to like track 5, and I was like, oh, okay, I see what's up here. Let's go ahead and get right into the review. The first track I want to talk about is the first track, and it's Questions. Here, it was a single, I believe, to promote the album, and Kaz here was just not just questioning things. He was more doing kind of spitting some facts than asking questions, but mainly he was talking about first asking questions about niggas in the game and their egos, like what are they doing here, and what's with these egos? Like, where do these egos come from? Like, what have they done to really deserve this? To have that type of ego that they have about themselves. Track number 2, Hustler Story featuring Kendrick. Man, Kendrick, a Kendrick feature, and Cole's on here too. So Kai's got the cosigns, and here both artists are really talking about. Um, well, Kendrick more going on to his story, but going back, and it's more. I can see Kendrick's story more vividly because I've been listening to Kendrick way more, and I think he's one of the best. I think he's the best rapper in the game right now, and he's one of my favorites. So I can visualize Kendrick's story more, but they're both talking about waking up, uh, you know, trapping a little bit, um, and then with doing all this, you're losing the respect of your family, um, some of your friends. You might even lose your girl, and just moving this dope, whether it's literal dope or lyrical dope, getting this dirty money, and yeah, just the things that come with living that type of lifestyle. So yeah, hustler story. Check number 4, demons and distractions. Well, of course, dealing with demons and distractions, but the seems that they're getting in the way of Kaz's way of coping with them, and um, he really makes it a point to let you know, like, don't bother him while he's high, while he's riding, because he just wants some peace and quiet in his ride. And on track number 5, Freaky 45, like I said, got to the 5th track. I was like, this shit right here. Freaky 45, man. He was talking about how he needs an older woman because they're more chill and they ain't tripping on, social media type of shit. And, like, yeah, Freaky 45, man. This is something. I really enjoyed this track. It made me laugh, and it was on some real shit. Check number 6, Proof. Here he wasn't he was kind of feeling himself, but I liked how he was putting on for Dreamville as well. It was a cool track. Now, track number 7, Badu featuring Currency. Um, Here both rappers are uh, praising God here, and I have to say, Currency stuck out to me the most on here because towards the end of his verse, he had a flow that really caught my ear. I was like, damn, Currency. I know Currency is smooth with spitting, But dang, that really caught my ear right there. Track number 8 is the next track I want to talk about. It's About It featuring Garen. Um, here, here I feel like they're both trying to say that people feel some type of way about how they've come up in the game, and I think he also said here that he wants more of that though. He wants more hate, I guess you could say, more criticism, because it looks good for him. But yeah, the next track I want to talk about is track number 10, Affected, title track, and it's really sounds like the West Coast here. I believe Cozz is from LA anyway. Yeah, I think well, maybe not LA specifically, but I believe he is from Southern California. So for it to sound like the West is cool, and he's just talking about how fucked up life can be, like from friends to enemies, and not just friends to enemies, like betrayal from kinfolk too, like people you either consider family and that are actually blood related, or people who you don't consider family but they're still blood. You can't help that. Like they're betraying you too. So it's like, yeah, shit, fucked up. The next track I want to talk about is track 12. That's the thing. I really, I just fuck with this whole song. I mean, I fuck with the beat, the vibe, the hook, how Cozz was riding the beat, the reflection that you get from this, how you get the vibe that he's really reflecting on things here. I was just like, man. And track number 13 is the next track I want to talk about, featuring Cole, J. Cole. And Cole here really thanks God as well, while Cozz is saying, thanks to Cole, because he kind of exposes himself a little bit here. It makes himself a little bit vulnerable. He thanked God as well, but um, he's just talking about how he's getting closer to where he wants to be. He's growing, he's learning, um, how far he has made it through a lot of bullshit, and then going back to Cole, Cole kind of reflects on how he's come up and now he's passing the torch to Cozz, and he really gives him some wisdom. And when Cole himself got to him talking about himself, talking about how he can't smoke in peace, um, it was just like talking about the mic and what it does for him, and just rapping like how it can be your form of therapy, and how we should try to be better than the we should be better than the men we saw around us. We should try to be the men that we never got to see around us. And yeah, man, just telling Cozz not to look back. And it was just it was very dope. It was very deep from Cole and um, Cozz, because from Cole to talk about his personal issues, but to talk like, I'm passing the torch to you kind of to Cozz, and then Cozz saying thank you to Cole, and talking about that, especially that one moment where he talked about how he gave him um, Cole gave Cozz a notebook for him to write a song. Well, I don't know if he said to write this song too, especially, but and Cole, when he talked about how Zendaya, how Kai's like, I want her, and Cole's like, man, you got it, you never know. I'm like, it was a funny track, but it had some funny moments in there. It had some um kind of heartwarming moments, I guess you could say, but it was really deep track, so I thought it was cool. One of my favorite tracks on the album, honestly. And the last track I want to talk about is the last track, um, Not a Minute More. This was the perfect outro beat to select. Um, and here Cozz is saying like this album, mm, like the finished product, the end of this album. Um, this is what happens when you pray and wait for God. And it was a nice subject to close on, like just saying something like that, like um, God brought you to this project. He brought you to the end of this project. Like this project was brought to you by God, and yeah, like just to get to the end of the project, like him saying that, it's like that is it's kind of it's kind of creative if you ask me. I think that's kind of creative, like the uh with this outro beat, this being like like I said, the perfect outro beat, and he says like, yeah, we're at the end, and this is what happens when you wait on or ask God for help. And like, I think that's cool. And overall, I have to say this album, I'm not gonna say it met expectations. It kind of exceeded expectations because with Dreamville, I mean, they can all rap. Uh, Earth Gang, they definitely their royalty EP, man, something else. Cole, my goodness, he's J Cole. Um, Loot, he's I like Loot. 1996 Part Two was damn good actually, and that's from Cozz. I'm like, yeah, these dudes can rap. And Jid, I'm okay. I like Jid, JID. I like him, but like, I'm not crazy about him. I mean, I've never downloaded a track from Jid. I mean, but yeah, just going into this album, I wasn't expecting like, yo, this dude's overrated because I never heard from him. So I didn't really have anything to go by other than people saying that he was really good. And he didn't just meet expectations. Um he exceeded expectations because he had good expectations just being from Dreamville, but um, he exceeded it because I was like, damn, he's making me question, yo, Loot or Cozz. I'm not questioning Cozz or Earth Gang. I'm going Earth Gang, and I'm definitely not questioning Cozz or Cole. But still, it's like, yeah, he exceeded expectations. I didn't think this would make me be like, dang, this dude might be competing with Loot. And he referenced Loot in this track. I mean, on this album anyway. It was, I want to say it was track 6. So yeah, really good project. I'd give it a 7.25 out of 10. If you've heard this project, go ahead and let me know what you think about it in the comment section below, and what you think about my review on it. If you haven't heard this project, I definitely recommend that you check it out. And I'll leave the link so you can listen to it in the description below. And that's pretty much it. You know what to do. Hit the like button if you like this video. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and you like the content that you see. Check the description so you can see everything as far as my social medias and everything else. My PSN, so we can hop on a PlayStation. We can bust ass in Call of Duty if you got that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. I got a couple more reviews coming today, and whether or not they all come out on the same day or not, I'm not sure. But you will see me wearing this same lovely Miami Dolphins hoodie. Thank you for watching.